Hey, what's up, guys? So we're back after missing a set, and I'm here to do a deck guide. Normally, I'll have my whole PowerPoint, but this deck is really easy. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through the deck guide here. So basically, you have your starters and your finishers. Anything with burn or storm is a finisher. So your burn is like Tyrannical Fist and Rage of Serpent, and your storm is like your Odin, your Excella, and yeah, the Ghost. Um, Boella plus Ghost is also a really common way to end the game. Mummy's also a Storm Ender. So you want to mulligan everything that's not Storm or Burn. Mulligan for everything that's not Storm or Burn. Hopefully you get a nice curve, 1, 2, 3 drop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You just want to go faces the place. And yeah, just try end your opponent around turn 7-ish is usually when you should be delivering lethal. Yeah, this deck's really cheap. I really like it. This isn't like the best version. Like you could also add barrel and stuff if you want. You can add roll nigh. But actually, I think this version might be the best version, like without any like new legendaries. But yeah, this is a pretty cheap deck to climb. So if you want to grind the chest event, or you just want to get some wins fast, deck for you. We also made it to Sapphire like really quick. Um, we did get demoted all the way down to Topaz for missing a set instead of the normal Ruby. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into some games. Sorry, real quick, I'm gonna put the QR code up for people who want the QR code. And yeah, now let's get into some. So here we're up against a Master Dragon Craft player. Yep, mulligan my Storm follower away, pretty simple. Like I said. So this one drop gets stronger if there's another one drop on the board, basically. So here I'm thinking coin out the Soy Ray because it gives me a one drop and we can just skeleton. If you have something like Excella where you want followers to buff up your storm unit, you can save the skeleton. But I decided to play it. It's like 1 damage. And here we can just play Ghost and a monster. And yep, it's standard. Got a 2/2 on board, we got a 1/1. And here I think oh, you could either Necromancer or Zombie. I decided Zombie. It's a bit of a stronger proactive play there than Necromancer, in my opinion. Yep, and then he's gonna clear it. Fine. So here we're gonna save the XL. We're not just gonna drop it, obviously. I think Necromancer Evil the Ghost is fine. When yeah, and we play Cultivator. So if you like, this is pretty much an aggro deck. So if you spend your evos just for 2 extra damage, even though the stats won't remain on the board, it's perfectly fine. Like just evo the ghost, go for the damage. You know what I'm saying? Like I will also say a downside to this deck is like it's a bit high rolly. You don't have a lot of agency. So if you're like really confident in your abilities, like just play another deck. I'm just playing this one because I missed the whole set and it's cheap. So here we top deck the Argavi. It's like obviously a really good Argavi turn. And plus evil for 3 damage is pretty good. But yeah, if you're confident in your abilities and you do have another deck, I suggest just playing the other deck. But if you want to just fast games, grind chess, like this is fine. Like even if you are confident in your abilities, if you just care about chess, you don't care about win rate, then this is fine. Because sometimes you can low roll, and you will like just draw the wrong half of your deck. Here I decide to just Vuelo, I believe Mummy, or is Ghost Fist? Yeah. Okay, I go for Mummy, and then Coin Fist, right? So I just decide to maximize damage there. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And the next turn we can go ahead and Necromancer plus Stella. That was the plan anyway, but you do top deck the Odin, which is very nice here. So we can just go ahead and do that. And that's a pretty game. So yeah, let's just move on to the next. Alright, so here we're fighting an Abyss player. I don't remember if this was a mirror or not, but this is a really good keep. You do want to keep Argavi against decks that like to build board. So if the deck doesn't care about board, really don't need to keep it. But if it's like a sword deck or like the mirror, Argavi can be pretty good in. Then I suggest just a lot of decks in the meta right now all actually do care about boards, so you might just like auto keep Argavi. Here we trade into the bats because they're gonna heal anyway. So we trade into them, keep our bats alive, and then I believe we just wing servants, go wide, be mana efficient. Because this is an aggro deck, you also want to be as mana efficient as possible. Which means like you really don't want to waste mana unless it's for a good reason. So here we could Excella. There's like a lot of ways to play this. I think best play here is just to go ball plus monster, because we don't really want a necromancer. It's gonna so yeah, this is pretty. Plus this is +1 damage pretty much. That's really good and really important to play this before the monster. Play the monster first. Then there's a chance it gets the buff and you can't use the 1 extra damage, right? Okay, that was a really fast game, but sometimes that's how games against this deck go, right? Okay, and here I wanted to get a game against like a more common deck like Sword. So Enhanced Sword is very popular right now. And we're gonna mulligan 2 Wing Servants because we already have a 2-drop play being the Reverent Demon. We go ahead and get the Cultivator. Again, these games go by very fast. That's why it's really good for just grinding chest. Reverend Demon. And I think here we could Vuela. We could also Soiree Monster. There's a lot of ways we can play this. Oh, I think Wing Servants Monster is also really, and then we just swing face. Yep. You could also trade there. Trading is fine. Trading is specifically fine there because like we do want to get rid of some units to play next turn. So yeah, I think here I should have paused earlier, but if you need 1 extra mana to spend, you can crash your Cultivator so you can get a ghost. Be more mana efficient. I do decide to do. And here, oh I believe I just Necromancer. Oh, I saw Ray and Ghost. Yeah, that's also enough. I think Necromancer is also fine. But I think I decided to Soy Ray because two of them. Here he Loyal Guards. This is one of the best cards in his deck against us because it's a ward. Prevents us from using our storm cards, right? I think he should actually save this card for later. Like a lot of sword players burn this card too early, but he should use it when we actually want to get our storm followers out. Especially when our super evil is active. Like Mummy plus Vuela is like. So we just use our cards to trade into this. Not much we can do right now, and we just set up a nice board with the Necromancer Evo. We get a zombie, and we just set up a board for next turn. And as you can see, we already have like good face damage. We have 3 damage from Serpents, and then we have Vuela plus Excella on turn 7, or Vuela plus a Ghost even. Like Vuela plus Ghost is a lot of damage, and as you can see, this is 6 damage in hand. So I think we just Vuela Soiree Goat turn. Yeah. Like we don't have Sivo unfortunately, but pretty good. And we save the skeleton because we have the Excella in hand. So I think the plan next turn is to skeleton zombie Excella. Anything. We end up getting the Necromancer, which is an insane top deck because we can Necromancer X with the skeleton, of course. And I think I do end up wanting to trade this. And I make a slight misplay here. Okay, no, I don't misplay. But, yeah, so I crashed the ghost because I want the zombie. And... yep. Because I don't want him to end me first. And I know we can end the game next turn. So there's no point in maximizing the damage this turn, if that makes sense. There's no point in Sivoing the Excella because we already have lethal. And as you can see, we drive it too. Yep. Anyway, this deck's really cheap, really good. I highly recommend. It's really easy. So, yep, that's the guide. Thank you all for watching.